I first heard reggae music in the 60s. I was a student in Leicestershire. Reggae music means a lot to me because I was very lonely when I first came to England. So that was my savior. We could connect reggae music to our background, and that used to influence us quite a lot. We used to go to a lot of dances where they play these music. And they used to have cellar parties and have parties in different houses. So we used to all go there, and some people just used to go to listen to the music until everybody started to buy their own radiograms, and then they would have parties in their houses, and then they would play these music to keep them happy and to keep well in the community. Some of the radio stations that used to play some of the reggae music were Legacy, Band on the Wall. They have quite a lot of local radios now that I have never heard before. That they're playing a lot of the reggae music now as well. Get up in the morning, slaving for bread, sir, so that
I heard about Trojan records before I could read and write. Reggae music means to me so much. It's political, it's identity, it's rebel music. Not necessarily to be a rebel, but to have a different look at life. Blues parties were generally kept within the inner city in Manchester, blues parties that played largely reggae music. So Moss Side, Hulme, Whalley Range, the Reno and the Nile. Now the Reno played more soulful American style tunes and the Nile was very reggae. They were inside and side, but the Reno, I mean, listen, the best club in the world ever, let me tell you. Growing up where I grew up, we were the only black family. So we learned to take the knocks in a right-wing society from an early age. So when reggae came along, it was something for us to hold on to. It became a base that you could speak from, share from, and introduce to other people. When you hear people like Merle and the reggae, you start to buy into what you could be rather than what somebody else wants you to be. Reggae created a connection with me and some of the children that were definitely from right-wing backgrounds, but because they were something of, let's say, a rebel themselves, they were into punk rock. And everybody pointed at the punk rockers with the pink hair and the green hair and the spikes and all the rest of it. Stay away from them. Just like they'd said, stay away from the Rastafarians. I mean, we weren't threatened, but, you know, you're supposed to stay away from them. But I give it to the punk rockers, 5s and 10s all day, because they came along and started talking to us. I was pretty intimidated at first, because I thought they were going to start doing what the majority of right-wing people have said and done to me. And then they started to talking to me about reggae. They brought some artists I never heard about. That was amazing, that was. That was a coming together of left and right.